ladies and gentlemen, it's another episode of Team Improvements, and here's your host, Dr. Benji FM. Welcome back to another episode of Team Improvement. I'm your host, Dr. Benji FM, and today we find out who improves today's team. Now today, folks, we have a returning figure. Woo! That's right, yes we do. The options are, contestants for today's return. Will it be contestant A, Alberto Seri? Ooh, that's right, yeah. Shut up, love, calm down. Right, or will it be contestant number 2, Alejandro Sandoval? The Mexican. Will he return? Who knows? He left for a big fee, probably unlikely. Or will it be contestant number 3, Formation Man? There he is there, look. Looking good as ever. Right then, time to cast your votes. Who do you think it'll be, viewers? And then, we'll find out in today's episode. Roll titles. I've already rolled the titles. Ad break then. Do an ad break. Run the intro. Either or. Welcome back to another episode of the Salford Story. It's me, Dr. Benji FM. Welcome back. Game show. So then, in today's episode, we've got 2 games against Reading and Stoke, but you're waiting to find out who is the returning man, aren't you? You're thinking, who is it? Could it be Formation Man? Could it be Alberto Serio? Could it be Sandoval? Well, you'll find out in just a moment. First of all, though, a 3-0 win against Manchester City. I should say a Rivy-less Manchester City. A 2-0 against Bristol Rovers. 2-0 against Nottingham Forest. And then a very disappointing 5-2 defeat to Manchester United. I mean, the stats look closer. Within the game, look, quite a lot of highlights there. They had all of them, pretty much. Every highlight was a goal in the game against Manchester United. So we're out of the FA Cup. Our form in the FA Cup is so bad. We're never going to win it. It's just the one trophy that'll elude me forever. But with some very good league form, you can see us up there in first place still. 55 points is the total. We're on a very good run as of now. Jules Menga scoring plenty of goals. And do you know what? If we can keep this up, a title will be on the cards. I will try and show you as much of the run-in as possible. Quite a few people have been saying, try and show us the run-in. We want to see what goes down, and I'll do my best to do that. We are 6 points clear. As mentioned, today's game's then against Reading and Stoke City. But who's the man? Who is it? All right, here we go. Alejandro Sandoval has made his return on loan. Sorry, it's not as exciting as you might have hoped. £450,000 on loan. Real Madrid just aren't playing him. We have got to show. There's an option to buy him for $8 million. Like, by the end of the year, I might take them up on it. Obviously, Sandoval, a player who's been with us before, has scored goals for us before, was quite injury prone, but we sold him when he was having a fantastic year. And obviously, you might recall he had a massive sell-on fee percentage. He took 20 million of the 40 million we sold him on for. But he's quite an outstanding prospect. I say prospect, 27 now. Quite an outstanding player, that's fair. Scored a hat full of goals for Mexico. Was very good at the under 21 level or under 20 level. And he's joined us back here today. Doesn't start today because Menga's better, but he's in the team. So let's kick things off. Today's first game will be against Reading, and the team looks like this. Marky Parky in goal, Colombino, Hessing, Bamba and Ankerbrand at the back with Kasper Sad in front. Vidal, Kovalev into the middle instead of Sergio today. Barry on the left, Caselli's in on the right, and Menga up top through the middle. 19 and 26. Jules Menga. He's getting better by the day, folks. Getting better by the day. Right, then these are the teams, and I only know the Scot, Adam Cowie, the only one I recognise. I think he left Chelsea, yeah. I was going to buy him from Chelsea, but then backed out because he's got British citizenship. He was worth going for, but I pulled out eventually. I think we might have gone for... Can't think. We went for someone else instead. I can't remember who it was. Might be Federico Ferrero. That worked out well, didn't it? Right, then into the game. We'll apply the assistant. Well, that's not much going on there. Calmly say, though, I expect nothing but a win. Keep the run going. I have faith in you. Get out there and make the difference. And hopefully we can continue our fantastic league form. That's the dream. That's the hope. That's the ambition. So we've got the match stats on the right. We've got the table on the left. And, we've got to keep this run going. Reading currently sits in 9th place, actually. Not doing too badly at all. Having a very similar season to Manchester City. I've seen that we've beat comfortably, so hopefully today we can go out there and give them what for. Goal difference is good, but this is the sort of game you might be able to improve it a little bit as Menga races towards goal. Menga, he's been in fine form recently. Everything he seems to touch turns to goals. That sounded better sort of in my head. I'm hopeful, though. I should say, by the way, obviously, this week, if you've been watching the channel in sequence, there's not been a great deal of Salford story. Coming next week and over the weekend, plenty of Salford story. We're gonna be racing on. You'll be sick of it by then. You won't be sick of it. You'll be loving it. The Salford story. Who knows what might happen? Okay, half time. We're going to go attacking. It seems to be the way so far. We've got defensively. We're very good now. We don't concede any sort of stupid goals. Don't say this now. I'm thinking about what I'm saying. We don't concede that many stupid goals, so hopefully we can attack a little bit more in the second half and get ourselves the goal we need. Bamba and Ankerbrand at the back have been fantastic. It's now up to Menga, Barry and Caselli to get us a goal. Otherwise we'll change things round. Sergio for Kovalev, likely. Okay, half an hour left to go, and this has been a highlightless game, so we're going to make some changes. Sergio's going to come on. Menga, not in the best of games, but I think within videos at least, China's done very, very well. So we'll get China back in. China and Sergio for Kovalev and Menga. Two of our big hitters off, two other big hitters on. And time is really ticking down here. There's 5 minutes left to go. We have had a highlightless game. We're going to try and push for a goal here. We're going to proper go for this. More direct passing. I'm thinking should we just up everything? I think we should up everything. Play slightly wider. Don't work the ball into the box anymore. Forget that. Let's just go for this. A draw here would be quite disappointing. So I'm thinking we might be able to fashion something. This is not a way to lose. Colombino with a great tackle. Now, can this be the moment? China, he's rushing in. Hagman with the defensive work. Plays it back to Gutierrez. Just say 5 minutes left to go. I don't know if this is a highlight because I'm making changes or if this is an actual highlight. I guess if it develops more, we'll talk about it. As all of a sudden, Reading go forward on this right side. Ball's going to be playing into the middle. Bamba with a great clearance. Out to Martins. Back out to the right side. He's offside. Yeah, pointless highlight, but at least a highlight. I mean, this wins the award for the dullest game in the history of the series. And a draw. We've picked up a few stupid... No! Okay. We've picked up a few stupid draws, and there's another one. Reading 0, Salford 0. I mean, we remain unbeaten, and that's fine. 9th place side. They weren't a pushover. I was kind of hoping they would be. And, yeah, with Manchester United winning, they closed the gap to 4 points. Arsenal, with a game in hand, they're not too far behind. That's really disappointing. We hopefully go into our next game and smash our opposition. Stoke, this is going to be brutal. Stoke up in 4th. This is going to be hard. You might think, Ben, this is the end of January. Why haven't you made more signings? You know me. By now, you know. I don't like to go out whole hog for players. 41 million in the budget. There just wasn't a player that I felt could really improve the side. I think the one area we'll look to improve in the summer, I hate saying this, goalkeeper, right back. Everywhere else, though, I'm really happy with, and I don't want to change. I'm in terms of a squad, I'm really happy with the way it is. We've got Backhouse, Taylor, younger players coming through. China, another one. Fransquino. I'm quite happy with everything, so I don't want to just add to it. Getting Sandoval in is great because, of course, we've sold someone. I spoke about Federico Ferrari before. £7 million. He's left for Fenerbahce. I think he can rise a little bit. But yeah, 2-2 for Fenerbahce already. He was actually okay for us. He just didn't really get a proper run in the side. I'm saying he was okay for us. Looking at that, he wasn't. He was shit. So move on. Okay, it's nearly the end of the transfer window. We've also had some huge bids for Vidal. I want 70 million for Vidal. He's got a year left on his contract. We got an offer of 55 million for Diego Vidal, and it was at the point where I thought, I cannot get better than this man. He's only going to be with me for another year. I think if we have a positive season, though, if we end something with a trophy, whether it's Europa League or a league title, I think he will sign a new contract. He wants a massive wage, though. And as of right now, I don't think he's willing to talk to me. No, he's not. Because I transfer listed him due to the sort of the fact that if we could get 70 for him, I'd have taken 70. Does have 35% sell-on fee in there, though. Yeah, it's a problem, I know. But back on focus, Benfica made a bid for Menga. He's got a £51 million release fee. I don't want to put that and offer him out because I think they'll match it. So we're just going to reject the offer and hopefully they go away. If they bid 51 million, that's going to be really quite irritating. Okay, second game of the episode, and we're going to keep the team exactly the same, but we're going to start with an attacking mentality. The only issue I've got here is that Bamba is seriously struggling for fitness. He doesn't like playing games so close together, but the fact he's our best defender gives us a problem. What I'm going to do, though, is put Andy Backhouse on the bench for Peter Phillips, and yeah, if we need to make that change, we can do. Of course, Casper can drop back as well. We could bring Sergio on, put Vidal further back. There's a plan in place if this goes badly wrong, but yeah, we're going to keep the team as it is. This is our strongest 11. Okay, team talk's gone iffy. It's gone okay. Generally, they liked it. 2 people went, no, don't like it, which I don't think's appropriate. Ball in, Parky with a good save. And at 0-0, after 16 seconds, this sentence is unnecessary. Okay, Stoke could be a thorn in our side here today. Ball played in. Lafleur with a goal. Not good. I was going to say, actually, not many teams have beaten us this season. Stoke, though, were one of those teams. They beat us 2-0. It was quite easy for them. We played 2 up front in that game as well. I'm concerned. Yeah, we played a diamond in that game. We're not playing it today. Stoke could be our kryptonite, and I never thought that would be a thing. But yeah, 1-0 to them. I mean, we'll watch it in 3 dimensions. It's just nice to see a highlight, folks. I'll be honest. So they've got it on this left-hand side. It's whipped in at back post. Bamba loses his man completely. Lafleur, from close range, scores it. Parky doesn't really do his best to save it. And we're 1-0 down. We're at home, though. I feel like, come on, we can do better than this. Formation man's ticking. I said he wasn't coming back today. He may well do in the second half, as Parky plays it quite neatly to Colombino. Ankerbrand into Vidal. Caselli with it. Got options in front of him and to his left. And he plays a lovely whipped ball. But Vidal's at the back post. Kovalev heads forward. Oh, it's gone through. Oh, Vidal goes very, very close. Oh, that needs to be a goal. Okay, we've seen a couple of highlights. Stoke have had a man go off injured. Now they've got a free kick. Ball in. Whipped in. Doherty at the back post. And much like it was at Stoke's place, it's a 2-0. It's a really, really disappointing 2-0. And, I mean, we lost to Manchester United, another title rival. We haven't played Arsenal for a little while. We beat Man City earlier on. We had some teams in the lower regions as well. Beat City, really positive result. Lost to Manchester United in the FA Cup. We've drawn against Reading. We're now 2-0 down to Stoke. I've got to change things up. Your pride's at stake. You've let yourselves down. There we go. They like that. Okay, we are going to try. This is going to be brave and probably foolish. We're going to try and control the game. We're going to play an advanced playmaker further forward. Kovalev's going to come in. We're going to play Sergio. He's going to come on. And Andy Backhouse is going to replace Bamba, who is struggling quite badly for fitness. We've obviously got another change. We can bring on Peter or China late doors. And we'll go back out there and hopefully find a goal. We've got very technical players. Controlling it might work. Do you know what we're going to do? Actually, we're going to take work ball into box off as Menga. First chance of the half. I'm just going to take work ball into the box off. I don't want it there. Do you know what? We're also not going to look for the overlap anymore. We're going to go more direct. Okay, Stoke are going to break at speed here. Lafleur, Doherty, blimey, this is very quick. Ball to the back post, ball through, Parky. We are getting absolutely battered. 3-0 Stoke. I mean, they beat us in the first game against us, and they're doing us again. And in last episode, oh, we can be winners, I said. And then we won 3 on the trot, and I thought, yes, we can be winners. I mean, 4 on the trot if you include the Norwich game. And now this. This could get embarrassing quickly. For those that have been watching the Draft Mode series, you'll know I suffered quite a heavy defeat recently. So, flashbacks right now as we go forward. Hessing on this left-hand side is going to have to be the almightiest of mighty comebacks. Hessing into Sergio. What a strike from Sergio. It's so disappointing it didn't go in. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. We're getting battered. I think the annoying thing about this game is that they've had 3 shots on target. They've all gone in. They've had 5 shots total. And that's just not good enough. We've had 1 shot on target and it's just not found the net. This is the last action of the game. This has been one of the most depressing episodes I've ever had. I mean, we started with a game show. I mean, I feel like the loser of the game show. Manchester United also dropped points. Stoke beat us, which means they go into 3rd place. They leapfrog Arsenal. And we've got 1 point from 2 games. Games that, I mean, again, the Stoke game's tricky because they're better than, like, you think of Stoke, you think mid-table Premier League side, right? Actually, within this, they're very, very good. And we've just been taught a lesson. They've done the double over us. There's always a team that does it. And this time, to us, it's Stoke. I'm a bit shell-shocked, viewers. Right then, let's look at the upcoming fixtures. We've got a whole host of them coming up. We play Shakhtar. I think that'll be next episode, actually. We'll play both of the Shakhtar games in the same episode. Probably going to miss out the Villa. I don't know, maybe we'll do 3 in an episode. Maybe we'll do 3. I mean, who knows? Maybe. And then following that, Manchester United and Arsenal. I think we'll do both of those as well. I say, this is a very tight season and a title potential season. So we're going to show you as many games as possible in the run-in as we go down. Will we throw it away? Will we do it? Predictions? No, not predictions, because I know what you were going to say. I know. I've read the comments before. I know what you like. Right, we love with care. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more of the Salford story, please subscribe. Then you'll see the more videos and that, won't you? We love with care. Until next time, goodbye. I mean, that's not a good run of form. Manchester United results, not to confidence. We're all over the place. That was our first Premier League loss since United again. So United and Stoke are, dearie bollocks. Dearie bollocks. Great name for a band.